Winter doesn't officially begin for another 17 days, but it already feels like it's here because there's cooler temperatures and shorter days.
When the sun sets earlier, some people experience mood changes and drops in their serotonin levels.
And in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Lauren Solich explains how you can combat seasonal depression this winter.
Late fall and winter in South Dakota can be beautiful.
I like the serenity when the snow falls.
Sure.
I love that, and it just makes me want to like cozy up, but also go outside and play in it at the same time.
I love getting to see the Christmas decorations go up along Phillips Avenue, seeing all the lights, seeing the big installation that goes between Fernson and the courthouse.
I like the changing of the season. I like that here in South Dakota we truly have 4 seasons.
But when the days seem shorter and shorter, the chilly air can blow in things that aren't so beautiful.
I'm so scared I'm going to fall all the time. I'm so scared. I have fallen on the ice before, actually, and I busted my lip open, so trauma there.
I could do with a little bit warmer temperatures, always.
I hate that it gets dark so early. It's, you're coming home at 5 p.m. and it's like dark and gloomy and the nights just seem to go by so much longer.
And some people might get hit with feelings of sadness.
Obviously, the sub-zero temperatures, that's also the bummer. And the light, too. The short, lighter, like the days being shorter in the winter also kind of is a bummer.
So the sun going down early, not only does it make me sleepy, it makes me a little bit sad.
It's hard, when you're not outside as often or as late into the evening and you don't get the vitamin D. You're not outside experiencing the elements as much in the winter.
You might have heard this feeling dubbed as the winter blues. And while that term makes sense for some, for others, it isn't quite strong enough.
The difference between seasonal depression and winter blues is that you see that pattern pretty consistently.
Avera therapist Sarah Ventall says you might notice the patterns of seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder start at the beginning of fall and last all the way to spring each year.
So it's a pattern of behaviors where you have an increase of feeling sad, loss of interest in things that you do. Your appetite will change. You're going to crave carbs and you're going to want all of that stuff. You're not going to have a lot of energy. And you're going to want to sleep a lot.
If you notice those things, Ventall says to first check in with your doctor to rule out any medical issues. If it is seasonal affective disorder, there are ways to treat it. Therapy or medication are options, but there are simpler ways to find comfort as well.
Open your windows. One of the ways that they have found is to get more sunlight. And so opening your windows, keeping yourself busy, activities.
A good diet is also key.
We all feel better when we eat well, and during the holidays we get into this slump of there's a lot of really good food and a lot of really good treats, and so it's really kind of watching everything in moderation.
Now everyone has their own ways to get through the winter months.
I make sure to get out with friends, doing things like this, having coffee with friends and things like that, making sure to stay in front of the people I care about.
I have one of those fancy little lights that you put on your office desk that's supposed to give you that vitamin D. I try to do lots of workouts, try to get my body moving.
Exercise. Exercise is huge. So if you can get out there, walk, or just go to the fitness center if you have that opportunity, or in your house, do like a home workout, like yoga, even just doing something online.
And Ventall endorses all of these options, along with anything else that helps you stay healthy and happy through the cold.
And just remind myself that in 25 short days, the days will be getting longer again.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Lauren Solich.
Ventall says about 5% of the population has a seasonal affective disorder diagnosis. There are more cases the farther away from the equator that you get because of the days being dark for so much longer.